money do you all think that Monique deserves for a Netflix special? And which you all have watched it? How much do you all think that she deserved? All right, so I don't think so. And the thing is that Monique actually has a good argument. She has a good legal argument. They're putting forth a good legal argument, and I also see that she has a very solid defense team. Where I see it is in this magician card and this personal truth and inner answers position. So this is pretty much like this is like a Gemini and Neptune and Gemini sort of position. So it's like I get from this, like this attorney is well studied in a lot of different areas, perhaps not well studied in a particular subject. I don't get that this person's a general practitioner, but I do feel like they've handled some good cases before. So I feel like she's going to put forth a good argument, but I also feel that she's also trapped herself too. It looks like from this, it looks like she's now blackballed herself within a different segment of the entertainment industry. Not like, when you think about Netflix, right? It's in the entertainment industry, but it does it digitally, online, virtually, right? And they produce their content independently versus a typical television network, right? So it's like she's starting to blackball herself within like the streaming, that's how I put it, the streaming industry by this card of interference. This card of completion is she and her husband. So it's like she and her husband are working together to make this outcome happen, to make this lawsuit work, to put it through, to push it forward. And they're putting forth a lot of effort behind it. And here's the attorney that's doing it. But with the Six of Wands here in her House of Hidden Advantages, it indicates victory, but it's a victory that comes at a cost. This is the victory of putting the lawsuit forward, but in the House of Hidden Advantages, there's the Queen of Swords. So it's like if Monique's impatience is gonna cost her, because this is gonna drag out. And it's like, again, she's putting forth a good argument, but it's like it's gonna drag out and it's gonna hurt her in the long run. And so the Science card is here, meaning that she didn't do enough research on this matter. She's not thinking about this in the most strategic way. The attorney that's doing it is doing it on her behalf and really cares about her. And the outcome, the Ten of Pentacles, the Princess of Pentacles, the Universe. I know that these cards would indicate like positive things, but I get a negative. I'm sensing negative vibrations from the value of these cards. I honestly feel that Monique is putting herself in a position where she may be selling herself short by doing this lawsuit, and perhaps she's trying to undo a structure of systemic oppression within this industry, but at the same time she doesn't have enough support for it within the court system that she's trying to file the lawsuit in. So let me just draw a couple more cards. So this may be a catastrophe for her, where she needs to meditate on this a lot more. She needs to meditate on this and pray on it. She's gonna need to meditate and pray on the situation, because what she thinks she's gonna get is not what she's actually gonna get. And she needs to reflect. Will she receive any money from this? They keep bringing it back to her needing to focus on this business. So, no, I don't think so. I guess successful. Yeah. I mean, it really could set court, like, legal precedents. Like, we should want this to win. Like, we should want her to win. Like, I want her to get this, right? But at the same time, I'm like, but I don't want her to get it. Like, if Netflix is like a very legitimate company, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's like legit, like, I mean, I'm saying as a businessman, like, shit, I don't want that to happen to me. But at the same time, yeah. All right. What message does she want people to receive from the actions that she's taking? What message do you all receive from Monique's actions? Tell me in the comments. What messages does she want people to receive from the actions that she's taking? I work hard, bitch. Okay? I want you to land with every syllable. I want you to bounce your head with it. I work hard, bitch. Now, bounce, 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 bounce. Okay? I work hard, bitch. That's what she wants you to get from it. I work hard, bitch. So when you see the 10 of wands, you be like, I work hard, bitch. That's what she wants you all to understand, is that she's worked hard to get to where she is. But also with these, with the wood or her labor resting on her head, this indicates that she feels that she's doing this for her ancestors. She's doing this for a higher purpose. It also indicates that this is a situation that it's a top down problem. The issue is how these people think about black women, and as you can see, there's a black woman in the fucking card. The other thing that she wants you all to get is that she wants to say that there's to try to find the strands of wisdom within what it is that she's saying. Not everything that you see on this vine, not everything on the vine bears fruit, but this person is still picking the good fruit from the tree. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, pick the ripened fruit. Like, hear what it is that I'm saying. But at the same time, the spirits are saying, but she needs to get this shit together. Like, they're saying, like, the stuff that she's saying is still contradictory. However, it's like there are some parts of her message are, and the Temperance card is the card of the Sagittarius. Okay, it's the card of the Sagittarius. All right, but anyway, and this is Monique. So they're basically saying, like, she needs to control her mouth, and they're saying control her mouth in terms of, like, tell the truth and shame the devil. Okay, it's like, just tell the truth and shame the devil. Just, if you tell the truth, that's it. But they're saying that there are other things that she does or says that are, like, out of line or out of pocket. I don't know what those things are, but I feel like there are some things that people could probably gonna be putting in the comments and being like, but she said this too, and I know she feel this way, but she said this as well. So whatever those things are, those are the things that she needs to get together, because I don't sit here and listen to her. Okay, I don't be listening to everything she say. I only heard, like, I don't even know, I probably heard like maybe a 10-minute 20-minute interview, but I love Us For Real. Boycott Netflix. I like Netflix. I'm not telling y'all to boycott Netflix, but I'm just repeating what she said. All right, so the 5 of Wands in her house of hidden advantages. So she wants y'all to know that she's a fighter and she work hard, bitch. But no, seriously, she wants you all to know that you don't have to settle for less than what you deserve. That's what she wants you all to know, and to fight, to choose your battles wisely. But also here, the card for wisdom, like, to choose your battles wisely, like, fight the wise battles. Got this Queen of Swords here. She also wants y'all to know to take a motherfucker to court. Okay, a bitch ain't playing. All right, so she's like, look, don't be afraid to take anybody to court. Use the legal system to get what it is that you need and what you want, especially when it has been used against us. Like, you gotta get it while the getting is good. And The other thing that I also have here is that she's like, she doesn't really know what she's doing. She does. She's like, look, she's creating her destiny, stepping into the unknown, and doing what she feels is best for her. That's what she's doing. She's doing what she feels is best for her. All right. Damn, this Monique reading is good. I gotta say that myself. All right, so does she have an open marriage? Would you have an open marriage? Are you in an open marriage? Is your marriage open, but you don't want to admit that it's open? Are you in a monogamous marriage that would probably be better off being described as open, so that way you can just accept that your partner is just gonna cheat on you, and it's not even cheating anymore. It's just like, hey, I'll just open. All right, so are they still in an open marriage? Let's get it on. Oh, baby. Let's get it on. All right, so I'll put it this way. I feel like they have a soulmate connection with each other. I get that their relationship is very unconventional, and yes, it is open, but I feel like it's a wholesome openness. Like, I don't feel like I don't feel like it's open right now. Let me put it that way. Like, I don't feel like they've activated the openness of it. I feel like they're really enjoying each other's company during this time, and I feel like they're like they've agreed, like, right now let's really focus on ourselves as real things, and it's not about that. And I also feel like they have a very like tight bond with each other too. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the energy that I'm getting from their marriage. They have a very tight bond with each other, and for her, she really respects him and she really submits to him. I get that he ensures that they eat. And I also get that she really enjoys his leadership. She knows that she knows that this is the thing. She feels like her emotions get in the way of things, and she feels like her husband is the more logical one between them, but she also feels like if she were to handle her career, she would. She feels like this. She's like, look, I've gotten in trouble for being myself, and you can say whatever about my husband, but she feels like the reason that she's been blackballed is because of things that she's done, and she doesn't want to blame that on her husband. And she feels like her husband guarantees that they eat. Like, she chooses to submit, and she's like, I choose to submit, and he still takes care of us. And yes, she could take care of herself by herself, but she prides herself on being a wife. Okay, bringing that all back, I feel like they're at a point right now by this lovers card where they're like, we got to reel things in and focus on self. I also get that things were open in their marriage, perhaps maybe like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, but not right now. Like, I get that they've had to make an agreement that they don't want to add. It's like, why do that right now? Is that really necessary considering everything else that we have going on and everything else that's like important for us to do right now? Like, is that really what we need to be doing? The other thing that I see here in these cards is that I get that he's very sexual. I get that he and when I say very sexual, I get that he likes to masturbate. He enjoys his fair share of porn, and he but I get that he's a wholesome man in a way, like wholesome in the sense that like he loves her. He's a husband. You know what I'm saying? He really owns that very caveman, like this is who I am sort of man. And right now they're not trying to invite people into their bedroom or do anything outside of that. I feel like they're like, right now we're not at a like that's when things are fun in their marriage, things are fun. But right now it's time to be serious and be an adult. And they're not things are still open technically, but that's like, you know, why are you opening up the marriage and we got to get this shit done right here? Like, why are you focused on some ass and we got to get some money? Let's see. Will she work again as a top actress? Will we see Monique work again as a top actress? No, we won't. Oh, baby, let's get it on. Nope. But there's always a silver lining in everybody's mission. All right, so in everybody's disaster. So in her disaster, the silver lining is she gets to still be in the room. Like, she's still in the room. Like, it's like she may feel she still has competition, right? I get that she's still going to audition for things. She's not going to be firsthand asked for certain roles, but I get that there are going to be some roles that she's going to acquire, maybe through like Will Packer or something, right? People that may not really care as much. Who else is it that makes films? Is it Ryan Coogler? I think he makes films too. Like, you know, somebody may like create like a smaller film, a smaller budget film. You know what I'm saying? Like, that may happen, right? But for the most part, they're still bringing it back to her needing to start her own production company with like 2 other women and producing their own stuff and getting their names out there. Like, and I see that if she took an independent route, produced content on her own, Monique gets some cameras, produce the shit yourself and write it yourself, and I'ma buy it. Okay, I'ma buy it for $5. All right, you can make your own money. So like, I see that she could do that. I also see there's an opportunity for her to also work like in reality TV. I see that she's been contacted for that, but she won't do it. I see here from these, and this is the reality TV card, because y'all be like, where's the reality TV card? This one right here and this one. All right, these 2 cards right here, reality TV. All right, these are my reality TV cards. These 2 cards stuck out to me, and they say a reality TV, bitch. All right. So I see reality TV offers that she's not going to take. She's also not finna let go of her husband. And she's like, fuck that. Fuck y'all and fuck that. She ain't finna let her husband go. Nope. She gonna die by the Bible that is her husband. But she's still they as a couple are still reflecting on how they care about their marriage. And he cares about keeping her employed, and she cares about her artistry, and they both care about their marriage. So all 3 things work together in combination with each other, and they're a unit, and they're not going anywhere. I also got the 10 of Swords here, so it's the card of betrayal. So it's pretty much like Monique needs spiritual work. You know, I would not be surprised if Monique has a hex through Lee Daniels. I ain't saying he did it, but I just said, you know, somebody got to do a reading on it. Maybe I should do one in the future for the Lee Daniels reading. Put the Lee Daniels reading questions in the comments. All right, y'all. Y'all know what that means. Thank you for tuning in to the reading produced by Black Spectrum Network. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell button to get the latest updates on this channel. If you want to receive these and other videos at least 1 week ahead of their YouTube release date, then subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/Black Spectrum Network. We offer online courses that teach how to do tarot, create magical potions, and how to work with your ancestors, deities, and African Diasporic spirits. Visit the Shrine of Black Epistemology at blackepistemology.com. If you like mentorship with me or one of our staff, book a mentorship consultation on our website at www.blackspectrumnetwork.com. We live in a time where the celebration and supernatural metamorphosis of our Black excellence is more than a form of resistance to globalized white supremacy. Your journey does not end here. Make your next move your best move. I now leave you with these words of wisdom from the rapper Dreezy. Say it with me, y'all. Gave mercy to these hoes. What would Jesus do? I'm your reader, Nexo, and remember, the truth is always collaborative. Thanks for watching.
So fuel my fire, take me higher, I'll be your liar too. Cause when we're here, there's nothing better than the sky